So who is taking the microfilm to Washington?
Pearson will do it.
You're putting the life of the president in that man's hands.
It wasn't my decision. Regardless, we don't know for sure the president is in danger. They can take a look at the microfilm in Washington and decide for themselves.
What do you mean he is dead? Relax. Yeah, it was drastic, but I did what I had to do to get answers. How was I supposed to know he couldn't take it? Get your damn hands off me. What the hell, Andrew? Vargas was starting to talk. He would have given us all the answers we needed. Starting to talk? He was talking just enough to get us to ease up on him. He was buying time.
Let me know when the boys are finished.
At least we had something to work with. We didn't have shit. It was a mistake to work with him in the first place. You abduct a small-time crook like Vargas for questioning, but you off some high-profile guys like Cataldo. And the playing card. Really? They're onto us. They're going to be operating well below the radar now. This still gives us time. Well, congratulations. You bought us a few more days of waiting at the cost of the entire operation. I'm going to Washington, but you know what? If we can't stop this, if everything fails and the president... You will be personally responsible. I understand Andrew's concern, but sometimes he thinks he only answers to himself. His decisions, his plans, his methods. And if things don't go his way, he thinks it's the end of the world.
What if he's right?
Well, we can't give up. Peggy and Wesley have taped several encrypted calls from Miami. After what Vargas said, we started looking into these camps of his. Right here. 130 miles from Miami. Since the late 40s, there's been a small camp and a military post. There's also an unusual amount of radio chatter for an abandoned site. I'll arrange a plane. Vera can drive you to the airstrip. Godspeed, Semyon.
I find that hard to believe. Name one thing.
Well, for example, the opera.
Opera. Do you really like the opera? Why have you never said anything before?
When would I have mentioned such a thing? Oh, hello. I am Colonel Semyon Strogov. I like the opera.
I can't see it at all. The opera? So, what do you know from the opera?
Parsifal, the Rheingold, Valkyrie. Have you heard of them?
All German operas. So that's what you did over there. I thought you fought.
Oh, if only I wasn't fighting all the time.
I have misjudged you, Semyon. I have never been to the opera.
So let's go. After all of this.
Is that an order, Colonel?
An invitation, Lieutenant.
In that case, I accept.
What if Pearson was right? Have we been making all the wrong moves? We've halted their recruitment. Mafia families are in disarray. We've handicapped their mercenary camps. If they had the opportunity to launch an attack on a military base or a major city, the country would have gone into a frenzy. Everyone would be consumed by the Red Scare and call for some kind of retaliation. But we stopped them. Still, we know nothing. We're still in the dark about so many things. Who was behind all of this? What kind of signal was Vargas talking about? What are we not seeing in our investigation? And why hasn't Barbara picked up the phone? Did she go to her mother's? No. She would have called. Where is Pearson? Where is Peggy, Henry, and the others? It's not like them to be late.
The transmitters installed on the ships have led us off the coast of Cuba. Vera has agreed to rendezvous with me there. We couldn't afford to lose any time regrouping in New York. She should have arrived ahead of me, but she hasn't checked in. I fear the worst, but I still have a job to do.
One more thing. The cipher officer shall arrive with the machine. Let him in. I made myself clear?
Huh? Huh? Huh?